tweezer eyeliner hack is everywhere right now, but you don't have to wear it harsh like this. I'll show you how to soften it so it's much more wearable like this. We're going to use the bottom arm of the tweezer as the guide for the top half of our wing. To make this easier, I'm widening the tweezers and popping my forefinger and thumb just between it. Now imagine there's a line from the pupil up towards the highest point of the eye socket, and then a line that goes perpendicular to this highest point. That will be your top line, and then this will be your lower line. So taking an angled liner brush and some brown eyeshadow, or whatever colour you want to use, you can also use black, but brown is a safer bet. You're going to trace along the guide. So this is going to give you a rough shape. And then for the lower line, I'm using the back half of the tweezer because it's a little bit easier to hold. Place your tweezer at the outer corner of your eye and then angle it to meet the outer corner of the top wing. Now at this stage I didn't want to angle it too high because I realised that that wing would look a little bit too steep. So I'm not going to marry it up with the outer corner too much at this stage. Instead I've created almost train tracks, and now I can see better without the guide. I'm using the very tip of the brush to freehand the edges to meet, but again I'm only doing it very lightly at this stage because as I fill it in I can then go in with a little bit of concealer to shape it. In case you're wondering, the brush I'm using is by Zoeva. If they are still making it, I will link it below with all the other products that I've used, but if it's not, I will also link alternatives for you. Now I'm going to fill in this area with more of the eyeshadow. I will show you the bold version first, as there will definitely be people that prefer that kind of bold, sharp wing, but then I will show you how to soften this after. So we're going to go in and fill this in with eyeshadow. At this stage, I would still recommend doing it with eyeshadow, and then if you want it to be more intense, you can go in with eyeliner, and then all you've got to do is trace over the top. Here you can see I'm dragging the brush across to create a soft gradient because we are going to be applying a shimmery eyeshadow over the top. So softly dragging the eyeshadow with the bristles just helps to create a softer finish. And then once that shimmer goes on, you won't need to do any blending work. Here I've also taken that eyeshadow all the way to the inner corner as a soft liner. This just helps to make the lash line look fuller so that when you apply mascara, it looks bolder in this area. So again, use the length of those bristles to softly pull that colour forward. And from the front, you can see it looks more like a dramatic cat eye. I'm using my ring finger to apply a gold shimmer to the eyelid. I always start on the very centre, work the colour forward towards the inner corner of the eye, and then use what's left on your fingers to tap over the brown that we've already applied. And as you'll see, there is no blending required. Because we created a soft gradient with the bristles of the eyeliner brush, there's nothing that needs to be done there. I'm taking a small pencil brush by Refa, and I think this is Shroom by MAC actually, and I'm applying that on the inner corner of the eye for a really subtle highlight, and I'm also going to take it across the tear duct area as well. All of these colours are by MAC, and I will link them in the description bar for you. So you should have something that looks similar to this. We're now going to take a flat brush. This is also by Zoeva, but again I will link alternatives in the description bar if it's no longer available. And we're going to crisp up that outer edge with a little bit of concealer. So first off, go up at an angle to create that very sharp finish, and then drag your concealer downwards to blend it into the skin. I'm going back to my angled liner brush and a small amount of the brown eyeshadow, and I'm just creating a very subtle point to the inner corner of the eye. I just feel like it adds a really nice touch and almost frames the eye with this beautiful wing. And then using what's left on the bristles, I'm running that underneath the lower eyelashes. It's nothing intense, it's just really subtly framing the eye. And I want it so subtle that I'm even going to soften it further with my finger. I'm adding a light layer of coffee pencil by MAC, but you can also use Costa Riche or any brown pencil that you have. As I say with all of these looks, each step is optional. If eyeliner's not your bag, then feel free to skip that step. Before I show you the softer version, I will finish the eye makeup first with some curling of the eyelashes using my Refa lash curler, and then I'm going to use my Lancome Lashes mascara. I actually poked myself in the eye with this. I don't do that very often, but it did make my eye a little bit red. Never mind, my eye did recover perfectly well after a few minutes. If you really want to maximise your natural eyelashes, apply a eyelash primer first, but this is how it looks with my top and lower eyelashes done and poke in the eye. But it's still a lovely look, especially if you want that kind of bold definition. I personally prefer something softer, and the fact that we've used eyeshadow means we can go in now with a soft blending brush. This is another pencil brush by Refa, but slightly bigger, and I'm going to use a backwards and forwards motion to really soften this. This brush is number 26, and the little one that we used earlier was number 23. I don't have anything on my bristles because I don't want to add any more colour, so instead I'm just working that brush backwards and forwards until it starts to look softer, and then I've switched to a brush that has slightly more dense bristles so I can really start to break up that intense line. You do want to make sure that you don't disturb that outer wing, so if you need to apply a little bit more colour to sharpen it up, you can do that. Then return back to your pencil brush. Now it's really important only to go backwards and forwards directly over where the colour already sits. You don't want to migrate it up, otherwise we're going to change the shape. We still want that wing, but we just want it to look softer. So just keep blending directly over where the colour is already sitting. I'm just cleaning up that outer corner and then going back in with my blending brush, because sometimes that outer corner can become a little bit diffused because we are constantly blending over it, but we do want it to still be nice and sharp, so it might require another swipe with your concealer brush. So which one do you prefer? The left where it's slightly more bold, or the right where it's soft and diffused? I think they're both pretty, but for me I definitely prefer the more diffused version. If you're looking for more simple techniques, I've got plenty, from take tricks for eyeliner on hooded eyes to smoky eyeliner using a cotton bud. So check out my other playlists for more easy makeup looks to help you build confidence with your makeup. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to give it a like and share it with someone who loves eye makeup but struggles with winged liner. If you're new around here, my name is Shonagh and I'm a professional makeup artist. Consider hitting subscribe for weekly, easy to follow tutorials designed to help you build confidence with makeup. As always, thank you for watching and I will see you next week.